are live for Game 3 here. Game 4, fourth game of the weekend for the Columbus Capitals. Very abbreviated pregame as we are starting early. Countdown, the pregame countdown has already expired. They are gathering up the players to begin the game. So with our abbreviated pregame analysis, as always, Chris Huber.
Hey, we'll go fast there, Cap sports fans. Capitals taking on the Grosse Islanders of Grosse Isle, Michigan. Grosse Isle coming into the year 4-3-1 before the weekend at a 78.84 My Hockey ranking. Capitals, we know they've dropped the last two. Prior to the weekend, they were 2-6-2 at 77.49. So on paper, Grosse Isle's got a little bit of an advantage. Probably about a goal and a quarter advantage. Grosse Isle on the weekend is 1-1. They beat Flint. So the team the boys played last night and lost to. They beat Flint 5-1, but they lost to Dearborn 0-5. That was the game the boys lost 2-1. We'll change in the lines this afternoon, so we'll run you through that real quick. Starting will be Michael Larson up front. Peyton Dye will make his forward debut at right wing. Kalen Barnett will take the left wing. Second line tonight will be led by Hayden Sunkle up the middle. Mast on the left wing, Huber on the right wing. So Huber taking advantage of that Hayden open face sandwich. Then it'll be the Warden, Betts, and Alexander. Dropping back on defense today will be Racer and Hughes. Catherine and Letestu will start for us.
I'm not ready.
We are happening. Let's go. Tim, this usually means no whistles.
That's right. These refs are in a hurry. We are off and running. Islanders are possessing it here to start off with in their offensive zone until Catherine has something to say about it. As Chris mentioned, some shake-ups in the lines. We currently have Peyton on the wing. Possibly one of the very few times in his hockey career he's ever played the wing. He played a lot of center the last couple of years before switching to defense this year. Nevertheless, here we are. Forward line change for the Caps. We currently have Catherine and Letestu on at defense. Sunkle, Huber, and I believe that's Barnett. Currently our forwards.
Yeah, Barnett should be probably looking for a change here in second. Oh boy.
Yeah, he's on the first one. That's Letestu applying pressure. Caps going to allow a shot there. Collision right at the blue line between Catherine and one of the big boys for the Islanders. And a quick goal for the Islanders to start off. We've got Jaden Santan in goal for the Capitals today.
Yeah, so quick shot there for Grosse Island, just kind of creamed right off Jaden's shoulder there, right in the back of the net. So Wallace and Mahaffey will skate on in defense here. Sunklin, Mast, and Huber will stay up front.
Catherine's shaken up a bit. He skated off the ice. They were looking at him over on the bench. After that big collision with a big player for the Islanders, number 88 here, still on the ice. Wallace and Huber combined to keep it in the offensive zone for the Caps. That's Mast battling for it. He sends it toward the goal. Shot on target, possessed by the Islanders goalie.
We'll change up forward lines here. We'll have Alexander, Warden, and Betts come on. Defensive pairing of Mahaffey and Wallace will stay.
In to take the face off is the Warden. Wallace chasing it down here along with Mahaffey. Wallace plays it behind him to Alexander, trying to get in the direction of Warden. He didn't know the puck was on the way, but this is Alexander with it. Nice pass in the direction of Betts. Mahaffey trying to send it toward the Islanders' goal. It's going to throw us back through the neutral zone into the Caps' defensive zone. Be no icing since Wallace is able to collect it. Oh, intercepted by the Islanders, but Quick stick check by the Caps. Shuts that down quickly.
Wow, tough no call there.
Yep, it's a pretty obvious offsides. It's not called by the refs.
Yeah, I think these guys are getting home tonight, Tim.
This is Dye playing it off the board there. Stays in the Caps defensive zone. Alexander passes it back to Hughes. Hughes back up to Alexander. That's Hughes with the puck. Racer. Big collision over there.
It's going to be interference.
Going to call interference on Racer.
So Caps find themselves down early, wrong side of a 1-0 score. Penalty killing line of Dye and Larson will come out. We'll have Mahaffey and Hughes on defense for the Capitals.
This is Hughes with the puck. Dye's going to chase it down back there. Absorbs a little bit of a check back behind. Shot on goal, deflected by Santan. Dye fighting for it again. He sends it out of the zone. There's a link to the ice. No icing. Waved off. Mahaffey plays it back up in the direction of Larson. Tried to get it over to Dye. Pretty nasty hit taken by Larson, but no call from the ref. Coach Racer was definitely thinking that was a penalty and not happy with the no call.
Well, Sunkel and Barnett will take the next shift up front for the Capitals. 58 seconds remain on the minor penalty to Braden Racer. Mahaffey and Hughes will stay on defense.
Waiting for the referees to set everything up here. Face off, Sunkel. Hughes back behind the net, sending it up in the direction of Barnett. Chased down by Hughes and Mahaffey again, back there on defense. And penalty kill. Sunkel applying pressure over there. Well played by Hughes. Barnett on the close side here. That's a dangerous pass going across the center of the ice, but Caps able to send it away. The Islanders have it back. They're looking for a centering pass. They get it. Shot. Stopped by Santan.
Yeah, so nice job there by Jaden. Standing tall in a high danger shot. Forwards will cycle out. We'll now have Mass and Huber up front. Sorry, Sunkel and Huber will go. Letestu and Caffin.
Good to see Caffin back on the ice. West took a big hit right at the beginning of the game, but he's back out there now. That's him closest to us up against the board. Sunkel with a backhand pass in the direction of Letestu. Letestu sends it up through the neutral zone. Icing is waved off. Caffin's going to take a shot wide of the net. Mass comes flying in. Sunkel there as well.
Should be icing.
Caps,
and it is.
Caps are back to full strength.
Surviving the upward home solution. Penalty kill.
It's icing is called. The Caps will take their face off in the offensive zone.
So back to full strength there, Tim. Once again, Caps surrendering the early goal and then settling down. Look to even it up here. Oh.
This is Huber with the puck. Sends it back up towards Caffin. Back off the board to Huber. Behind the net. The Islanders use the board. Letestu comes up for the interception. Huber hammers one a little bit wide. Caps maintaining possession. This is Sunkel. I thought Uncle Sunkel was going to take it to the center, but he decides to pass it back to defense. The test do a nice job of keeping it in. So Testu with the puck again, sends it back across the crease. Caps are continuing to do a nice job of keeping it in until now it's reset. The Mast prematurely sends it back into the offensive zone, resulting in an offside.
Man, a lot of good things there, Tim. Good puck movement by that line. Good use of the defense. A lot of nice keeps by the defense. You saw Caleb step up, and you saw Hayden cover up for him. If they do that, we should be in for a good night. So we'll have Warden Betts, Alexander up front, Wallace, and Mahaffey on defense.
Warden on the face-off, back to the defenseman, Mahaffey. Like Chris said, we've got Mahaffey and Wallace currently on defense. This is sent up in the direction of the forwards, but can't quite get a hold of it. Puck is sent in the direction of Santan. He's going to deflect it to Mahaffey. Mahaffey sends it back up to the neutral zone. These refs are definitely not interested in calling icing. If there's any player anywhere close, they are waving it off.
Watch this. Yep.
Oh, there we go. That is at least the fourth call that should have been icing that I've seen today, that they're waving it off, claiming that somebody touched it when they didn't.
Danger shot coming here.
So we're in for a quick game, I think, folks. Caps need to get one on the board if we're going to have an abbreviated game. That's Mahaffey defending that one. Puck is loose right in front of the net, but Santan jumps on it and whistle blown.
So we'll have the Larson, Dye, Barnett line come on back. Hughes and Racer will retake the ice on defense for the Capitals. Big defensive zone faceoff here for Micah. See if he can win it back.
That's a loose puck that the Islanders are going to possess. Over on the wing, nice centering pass there, but well defended by the Caps defenders. This is Dye. He has the puck going down the wing. Stops, reverse course, backhanded pass is attempted in the direction of Larson, but picked off by the Islanders. Well defended on the back check by Racer. Now Hughes is going to go back and collect this puck. Racer to Dye. Trying to play it with his foot. Could not.
Got something going here, Tim.
Dye that collects it. He's got Barnett to his left. He's going to drop it to Barnett, who sends it in. Now Dye races toward the center of the ice. Caps couldn't quite finish that offensive possession. Nice poke check by Hughes. This is Barnett. He's got some space to work with. Nice job of Barnett showing off his skating skills up toward the blue line in the direction of Huber. Sends it back around the board, but the Caps are caught in a line change, so they couldn't quite do anything with it. Although now they're fighting back. This is Huber. Nice pass from Barnett back to Huber. A little give and go action. Didn't quite finish anything, so here come the Islanders. Caffin trying to get a stick in there. Nice back check by Huber to get back and help. Caps couldn't quite get it out of their zone there. That's Testu and Sunkel battling for it there. Sunkel plays it back through the neutral zone. This is Huber up top, gets a stick on it. Caffin playing it off the board to Mast. Mast right to the center of the ice in the direction of Huber. Oh! Good attempt there by the Caps. We're going to dump it into their offensive zone where Mast is trying to chase it down. Wave off the icing. So we continue to play. That's Mahaffey back there. Mahaffey to Sunkel. Sunkel to Mast. Too much. But Alexander is chasing it down there in the Caps offensive zone. Good poke there by Wallace. Wallace dumps it in. Mast goes after it. Here comes Hughes. Back to Mast.
Warden's in good
Nice
spot here.
pass from Mast. It's right in front of the goal. We've got Warden and Mast both hacking at it. Alexander! Oh my goodness. Multiple chances by the Caps. They couldn't quite put it in. The goal was open. Not particularly well defended by the Islanders. Just couldn't quite finish by the Caps. Just a little bit unlucky.
See if this will be called icing.
That's a clear icing, and they will call this one. One of very few icing calls on the day so far. So
Fantastic sequence by the Caps there, Tim.
we've run out most of the first period on just continuous play. We're down to 3:53 left in the first.
Credit the Islanders' defense there. Caps had multiple chances. Warden had a good shot. Alexander had a chance there, too. He's going to send it again. Ooh, man.
Another shot on goal.
Defensive change here real quick that the officials are going to permit almost.
Go ahead and drop the puck, even though the Caps weren't quite in position, but that's okay. Caps maintain possession. Warden and Betts in the corner there. This is Caffin and Letestu back on defense. That's Letestu on the far side, applying pressure.
Danger shot.
Puck is still loose, deflected by Santan.
Nice save by Jaden there, Tim.
And the Warden sends it back up into the neutral zone, where Alexander and Betts are applying some pressure. This is Caffin with the puck. Sends it to his defensive partner, Letestu, but Warden's going to go ahead and take it. This is Warden. Now Alexander back towards center ice to Letestu. Letestu takes off with the puck. He's going to dump it in for a change. Alexander is the one chasing it down. Now he's going to skate off. Caffin defending this here. Caffin loses his stick. It's Larson on the ice, and then Barnett. This is going to be trouble here. It's going to be a shot on goal defended, and a nice play by Santan to deflect it. That's Dye attempting to get the puck as well as Racer. That pass intercepted by Caffin, who sends it the length of the ice, and that's going to be icing on the Caps.
Almost wall-to-wall action here, Tim. With Dye, Larson, Barnett will stay. Racer and Hughes will also stay. Jaden, another nice save. He's now been tested 7 times this period, turning away 6 of them. Caps have 4 shots on goal.
Hughes. Oh, intercepted by the Islanders. Hughes was attempting to get it to Barnett, but it went right into the stick of the Islanders. You got an open shot, but Santan defended it. That was Dye attempting to get it back there, and now we have Hughes and Barnett playing the puck close side, back in the direction of Hughes. Racer sends it towards Barnett. Barnett trying to get it to Larson, but Larson lost his stick. Pass goes right back to the Islanders. They're bringing it in, defended by Hughes. Dye has the puck here. Cross ice pass to Barnett. Let's see if Barnett can get it back. He cannot. Offsides on the Islanders, so it'll be a neutral zone face-off.
I got to be honest, we're pretty evenly matched here, Tim. Similar skating, similar physicality. Caps are probably going to have to switch it up. Or I should say, turn it up. Matching the Islanders isn't going to be good enough tonight.
That early goal continues to hurt. They gave up, and since then they've settled down and played much better. That puck is in the neutral zone from Mahaffey. Fires up across the blue line in the direction of Huber, but they couldn't quite connect on it. Wallace chases it down. Wallace takes it behind the net. It goes down, but Uncle Sunkel has it. Shot fired right on goal to Santan, but he blocks it. It's Sunkel with the puck. Back to Mahaffey, back to Sunkel. Now Sunkel trying to play it. Got to hand it to the Islanders. They are applying pressure. They skate hard. They're not making anything easy on the Caps.
No, they are hard on the puck, Tim.
And there's another example of them picking it off. And the Caps just kind of a half second behind some of their passes, just enough time for the Islanders to step in and take it. Good defense by Wallace back there, playing physical to separate the Islanders from the puck. That puck's loose, right behind the net. Wallace chases it down. There goes the puck. This is Sunkel. He's got Huber. Backhands it. That puck's still loose. And that's going to conclude the first period. Nice little attack there by Huber and Sunkel at the end of the period, but not quite enough to put it in. So we will conclude the first period with the Caps down 1-0.
Yeah, Caps, again, playing well in spurts. 6 shots on goal. Colin Alexander, the leading shooter for the Capitals, with 2 this evening. Jaden Santan saving 8 of 9 attempts from the Islanders.
So this afternoon, the Capitals had a nice little tour of the Lake Superior State University Hockey Arena. Beautiful facility. Seats just under 4,000, I believe. It's the alma mater of Coach Chris Fink. Helped set up a locker room tour. Really nice facility. The boys enjoyed it. Went to the weight room. And they will head to that game afterwards here. As soon as we're done here, we will head immediately over and catch approximately the second half of that game. Although at the pace this game's going, Chris, and with our early start, we might catch the full second and third period.
Let's go, Eight!
But we'd like to go there with a win.
We absolutely would like to go there with a win. So Warden, Alexander, and Betts will take their turn up front. Caffin and Letestu on defense.
Caps possess this face-off. It was Caffin to Letestu to Alexander, now to Warden, and now up to Betts. Betts lost it there for a second, couldn't find the puck. Caffin playing it with his feet there. But the Islanders come away with it. Letestu and Alexander back. Shot, deflected, possessed by Santan.
Before we get too much further, interesting decision by Grosse Islanders to choose not only the color scheme of the Islanders, which I think we can probably support, but I believe was voted the worst logo of all major
sports.
Yes. I think it lasted possibly 3 years. Then it was furiously voted out.
And no issue with the color scheme, but the logo itself, not so good. That's Dye who picks it off. He's got some space. He's going to send it to the goal a little bit wide, but nice pass by, I believe it was Larson, back out to Barnett in front of the goal. Nice pressure by the Caps here. Racer's going to have to back check here and he does. He deflects it to Dye. Dye lost the puck though. Shot deflected by Santan. Racer is back there. That's Larson. Larson looking for Dye, but deflected. Puck still loose behind the net. That's Hughes to Barnett. Tries to send it up towards Dye. They're going to wave off the ice again, so Dye's going to chase it down. He gets there. See if he can do something with it. Nice pass to Sunkel. Sunkel immediately passes it to Barnett. Little something doing there. Dye's
going to be too many men if we're not careful there.
Dye was exhausted. He was asking to come off the ice, so he does. For a change, that's Barnett applying pressure off the board. Waved off again for no particular reason.
Well, you know, the Islander player did touch their own defensive blue line. So.
There's an argument to be made that the referees are also going to the Lakers game tonight, Chris, and they just want to get this done with. Caps couldn't connect on that one. Oh, this is a dangerous shot. Right on point blank, Santan stops it, but the puck is still loose. Caps are now back in position, applying pressure. This is going to be Sunkel.
Nice recognition by Racer there to cover up the net front player by the Islanders.
Hubert completely on
the
side of the ice. Nice pass. Let's see what Mass can do with this one. The goalie does not come out. Little poke by, great attempt by Mass. Really no idea why the goalie didn't come out there, Chris. He easily could have come out and possessed the puck. He had all kinds of contact going on down there. Clearly thinking something should be called, and they did finally.
Yeah, I don't know if Uncle Sunkel's going.
No, I don't think
if his
so.
friend's going or both.
I think his buddy is going to go. His fortnight buddy from the Grosse Islanders. Sunkel gave him a nice little friendly wave.
We got one. We got one. Okay, so power play line of Sunkel, Mast, Huber, Caffin, and Wallace will stay. Oh.
I definitely expected that goalie to come out as that puck just trickled in. Instead, he just sat there and waited for Mast to have a shot. And he didn't get a clean shot, but he did get a poke on it with an attempt. But no harm.
Oh, interesting. So, no, I did not have this official kicking the player out of the forward on my bingo, or the face-off start on my bingo card.
The bingo card, that was not one of the plays that I made either. That's going to be Caffin firing it in. Nice shot by Caffin on target, but stopped by the Islanders goalie.
If we remember, this is how the Capitals scored their first goal yesterday. Wesley Caffin throwing it toward the net. Boomer able to elevate it right at the last second. See if we can repeat that.
Let's see if Dirty Uncle Sunkel can do something with this one. That's Huber. Over to Wallace. Nice little deflection there. Wallace is sending it in. Huber backhands it to Mast. Mast absorbs that hit, still fighting for it over there. That's Mast. Now Huber has it, sends it up the blue line, stopped by Caffin. Nifty little move there. Back behind the net. Mast is going after it again. Try to backhand a pass Uncle Sunkel. Wallace should have a shot here.
Oh!
Good attempt by Sunkel to deflect it in. It was going wide on Wallace's shot, but Sunkel tried to deflect it unsuccessfully. Now the puck. Oh, good job by Caffin keeping it in. I thought it was going to leave the zone. Huber has the puck. Huber back up to Caffin. Caffin fires it in. Puck still loose. Complete nonsense call. They're definitely going to call that one as they came flying in with a blatant cross check on either Mast or Sunkel. I don't know who it was on, but definitely a penalty on the Islanders and still some friendly talk going on there.
So we're going to go 5-on-3 here.
Definitely some talk between the Sigma Ohio Rizzlers and the Grosse Islanders.
Wait a second.
Oh, that's a terrible call.
Wait a
How
second.
in the world they called any kind of penalty on Caffin is completely beyond me.
Must have been a retaliation. That's the only thing I can think of.
The only possibility, and maybe we didn't see it, but it was very...
Grosse Island parents calling out the fifth coach on the bench. There's the pen.
The pen is gone. Parents are now. We've got another play.
Interesting.
They've got Caffin and Sunkel going into the box mysteriously. It makes no sense.
Only allowed 4 on the bench is again the call.
The parents are claiming.
What about a photographer? Can you have a photographer? Can we have 4 coaches and a photographer?
That we have an advantage because we have a photographer on the bench with a 16-year-old.
We didn't know this. They get
Oh.
They get the 1, and that's why they were getting in trouble.
Parents are managing to make commentary to Chris about.
If they cuss, they get 10 minutes.
If they swear, they get 10 minutes. So.
So a detailed explanation to Coach Fink. He's not happy. He launched the pen. Now he's looking for his pen.
I thought Caffin was able to go back there and get it, but it looks like he wasn't able to retrieve possibly everything. So I don't know if that's a spring or if that's possibly a pen tip that we may have lost.
It could be a burst. It could be an ink issue, Chris.
I think yes.
We might have some explosive ink happening behind the bench, which is going to create a real mess.
Yeah, and so 10:15 into the second period here. This has certainly put a dent into the officials' plan to keep this game moving.
What started as a clear, disgusting cross-check by the Islanders on one of the Capitals players turns into two Capitals in the box.
I think we have a 2 and 10 is most likely what's happening. I think we've got a...
So an extended explanation happening here with the Caps players now. with the officials. A lot of pointing.
So we get a hand up from the scorer as well. It's unfortunate Chris Mahaffey's not available. He did a great job, as you'll recall the other day. If you caught it on the Game Changer affiliate, Colin Alexander loses a edge there.
It's all because we have the advantage of having a 16-year-old photographer on the bench, Chris. It is a distinct advantage that's well known.
I agree.
It's a similar advantage that you would gain from having a Connor Stallions around.
What's interesting is I'm just now counting the amount of adults on the Islanders bench, and I'm also counting 5.
Yeah, the parents are complaining. The Islanders' parents are complaining about having 5 coaches on the bench. 1, 2, 3, 4, and there is a 5th one there. So I would think that the rules would apply to both teams, but apparently only one, Chris, in the eyes of the Islanders' parents. So, nevertheless, we've got hockey playing again. We have no idea what happened with all those calls, but we have 5 on 4.
5 on 5.
5 on 5. 5 on 5 hockey here. Coaches aren't happy for the Caps. Players aren't happy for the Caps. Maybe they can turn it into a little feistiness. Some Mahaffey and Wallace racing back to gather this puck up. That's Wallace.
Problems here for the Capitals. This is going to be scary. Good save there by Jaden.
Another nice save there. Santan standing tall, doing a great job of staying tough in the crease there. Excellent job by Santan. That puck gets by Mahaffey. This is the Warden. The Warden taking charge there while his friends are in solitary confinement over in the box.
It's getting better, Tim.
This is the Warden. He loses the puck there and now bounces back in the direction of the Caps defensive zone. Barnett and Mahaffey back there. Nice shot by the Islanders with some velocity, but wide of the net. Nice pass up to Larson. Let's see if Larson can do something. Well defended by the Islanders. Dumped in by the Caps. Larson's going to chase it down.
Nice job by Wallace here.
Wallace here.
See if we get rewarded.
Takes a shot. Puck is still loose. Shot was on target by Wallace.
And
got
we
a whistle
have
here. Got a penalty for
a
slashing.
slash on Larson? Really?
So
if Dysunkel, Hughes, Mahaffey, 8:13 left. Again, Caps find themselves on the wrong side of these special teams. Got Wesley Catherine on the bench for what appears to be some sort of misconduct. Micah goes to the bench for a slash.
puck dropped. Islanders control it. Well deflected by Mahaffey. Dye trying to come away with it there.
Caps are better off just to send this thing to length with the
Hughes playing it over in the direction of Dye. Dye here in the corner trying to get it up toward the blue line. Hughes reversing direction, but Sunkel comes in to help out. Plays it off the board, trying to get it to Dye, but deflected by the Islanders. Mahaffey with a backhanded pass, trying to get it to Sunkel. This is Dye, collects it up again. Looking for the pass over to Sunkel. Now Sunkel's going to have some space here due to a pass by Dye. But Sunkel's going to have a one-on-one with the goalie. He shoots and just misses, but he gets it back. Backhanded pass from Dye back to Sunkel again. Mahaffey steps up to chase it down, trying to get it back toward the center. That's Mahaffey and Dye on the far board. Dye keeps it in. Now it's going to exit the zone. So a nice little offensive sequence there by the Caps. Let's see if they can get something cooking there again. Long shift here for the Caps forwards. This is Dye, who's going to chase it down again with some tired legs. Shot deflected by the goalie. Huber there again. He's going to get a shot. He shoots just a little bit wide of the net. But he gets back to the other side of the ice and looks for it, drops it to his defender, who sends it back up in his direction. Nice pass by Huber to Larson, who couldn't quite finish it.
This will be icing. Interesting.
Really nice offensive sequences there by the Capitals on a couple different rushes to create some pressure. Just need to find a way to finish it and put it in the back of the net.
Yeah, great job by the Caps there. Islanders don't have a super deep bench here, Tim. Looks like they're skating, what's 3 plus 4, 7?
You know what they do have plenty of, Chris?
Adults on the bench. Adults on the bench. Can confirm. So Warden will set up in between Huber and Mast here.
Huber. Oh, that's the Warden. Backhanded pass toward Mast, who was waiting in front of the net, but deflected by the Islanders. And now here come the Islanders with possession of the puck. But Letestu and Wallace are back. Huber on the back check. He comes to help, and he defends it. Nice back check by Huber. This is going to be Mast. He's bringing it down. He does have Warden to his left. He's going to send a shot. He goes down on the ice, a little bit wide. Warden with a nice little poke back to Wallace, who keeps it in. Sends it back up towards Warden.
Sure, Hayden lost a skate there. I guess not.
The referee reluctantly calls icing.
Didn't love it.
He raised his hands
He didn't love it.
slower than molasses.
Didn't love it.
Didn't love having to call it, but he did because he knew it was the right thing to do.
Well, I think the time hack is already blown with the 5-minute discussion on offsetting penalties, so I guess we'll go back to 14U. 14U icing rules. Little disconnected here on the Caps bench. We're looking at. We're going to need a third forward, and we do get one. So we'll have Sunkel, Alexander, and Barnett, Mahaffey, and Hughes. Again, quick puck drop. Mahaffey's going to send it in. That's high stick.
High stick
not
by
called.
Sunkel, not called. In the interest of time, of course. That puck's still loose, hammered by Mahaffey. Almost deflected in by Barnett. Now it's loose again. Alexander puts it on goal. Barnett gathers it back up. Caps continuing to apply some offensive pressure here. Mahaffey sends it in towards goal. Sunkel tried to deflect it. This is Barnett with a backhanded shot. Great job by the Caps keeping it in. Good job by Sunkel skating in with a stick lift and not allow the Islanders to clear it. Caps bench providing some much needed energy in the direction of the players on the ice with some stick taps and cheers. Now this is going to be Mahaffey chasing it down. He has pressure. Nice decision. This is Hughes back. Well,
oh, baby, here we go.
Alexander, Barnett up front if we can get the puck up to him. Alexander sends it back into the defensive zone. So Caps with an error there. Puck is sent toward the Caps goal by the Islanders. Hughes. Now Sunkel has it. He has Barnett streaking. This is Barnett. Let's see what he can do. He's going to take it in with a backhanded. Oh, didn't quite get the shot off. Well defended by the Islanders. And this puck is going to be icing.
Gosh, they're all around it, Tim. We still have 3:54 remaining in the second period.
It's really quite crazy that the Caps have not put in a goal yet.
Oh my gosh.
Especially in the last few minutes, they've just been all over the goal.
Caps are up to 16 shots on the day to the 15 shots of the Grosse. Is it Grosse?
I'm going to say Grosse.
Grosse Island
We could be
Islanders.
saying that wrong, but
however, Grosse Island is on the right side of the 1-0 score. This will be Larson, Mast, Huber, Letestu, and Wallace. Puck's down.
Letestu across the ice to Wallace. Huber. His shot is blocked. Puck is still loose.
Caleb's coming down.
Caps are going to have to get back into position here. There we go. Larson with a nice pass in the direction of Mast. Just a little bit behind him. Letestu keeps it in. Back to Mast. still Mast fighting for it down the corner there. He gets it back, but Larson's on the ice. Now he gets up. Huber, shot. Puck still loose. Jumped on by the Islanders goalie. Another loose puck bouncing around in front of the goal that we couldn't quite finish.
Big sigh by the color commentator there, almost. Larson, Mast, Huber will stay racer, and Hughes will step in to man the Caps' blue line. Everybody kind of catching their breath here, Tim. 3:06 remaining in the second period.
Larson was on the face-off. See if the Caps can get possession of some loose puck. They do. Racer back up to Mast. Some unlucky bounces of the puck here, Chris, where he's passing it to the right spot, but the puck's bouncing and just getting over the Caps' sticks. Huber has it now for a moment. This puck flies down behind the Caps' defensive goal, where Racer chases it down. Larson is also there. Oh boy, well defended by Hughes. Died, backhanded pass to Hughes. He's got Huber racing. This is Hughes at the puck. Huber also back towards center ice. He's going to drop it back. Centering pass. Another nice attack by the Caps.
I think it's going to happen.
Really keeping the Islanders' defense and the Islanders' goalie busy.
Mixed lines continue here for the Capitals. We'll have Warden, Dye, and Alexander. Wallace and Mahaffey on defense. So interesting, the Grosse Islander player has exited the box. Wesley Caffin's staying, so not sure, again.
Somehow West got a longer major than the Islanders player. Must have been something that West said, obviously.
Had to have been.
Oh, that puck is still loose. Santan trying to get on there. Now he does. Maybe West said something about them being a loose, runny turd or something. I don't know who would say things like that, but, you know, maybe that was the case.
Anything's possible.
That was Dye trying to poke it away along with Warden, but the puck stays in the Caps' defensive zone. Islanders have it. Shot wide. Defended by Mahaffey. Islanders have it. Right to the center. This is Alexander. Got a little bit of space. Over to Dye. Alexander does a nice job staying on side. Puck is still loose. Still in the zone. Now it's going to coast back. Wallace is going to have to skate here. Nice job by Santan. Oh boy, this is not good. Santan with an aggressive play. Attempted to come out and move the puck, but couldn't quite get it to where he wanted it to go. It ended up hanging in center ice. And despite Wallace's best attempts to defend it, the Islanders managed to put it in to take a 2-0 lead. So the Caps skate back to cheer up their goalie after a. Really can't blame him for the play. I don't mind the aggressive play whatsoever. Just bad luck.
No, I think it's the
Didn't
right
quite get it
play.
to where he needed it to go.
It's the right play. Just
Didn't finish the execution.
did not
on it, but it
finish
was
the
right idea.
execution. Good way to say that.
Now they've got it again right in front of the goal, but Hughes defends it. Pass over to Barnett. Testu and Hughes on defense here. Hughes is on the far side, skating after it. He sends a backhanded pass in the direction of Mast, but doesn't have enough mustard to make it. Loose puck played by Testu. This is going to be a shot on goal, defended by Santan. Another shot comes in, deflected by Santan. Caps are not able to get possession of this puck until now. This is Mast. This is Barnett. Barnett has the puck right in front of the goal. Well played by the Islanders goalie. He came out and defended that. Now here come the Islanders with the shot on goal. Well played by Santan. And that's going to be the end of the second period.
That's unsportsmanlike. It is. It's unsportsmanlike.
With the Islanders winning 2-0 over the Caps. We have a shot after the goal there. Is that what we had?
We had a shot clearly after the goal. We had a pass after the goal and a shot after the goal.
I bet you know who told him to do that? The fifth adult.
Obviously. So apologies for screaming in everybody's ears back home.
It happens. We're all human, Chris. Coach Fink looks like he's waiting to discuss something with the officials here. The refs tell him to hang on 1 second.
So while we wait to have the third period get underway, we'll clean up a little bit of a statistical bookkeeping here. 20 shots on goal for the Capitals today, 23 for the Islanders. James Santan turning away 21 of those 23 shots. Lines have been mixed throughout the day. It looks like they'll continue to be mixed. We're going to go Sunkel, Dye, and Huber up front. Well, looks like there's now some confusion. I don't know what's happening.
Still some ongoing discussion over on the bench between Coach Fink and the officials. Maybe a clarification on when Wes is finally going to be able to get out of the box. I'm not sure.
I do think we'll need a fifth defender, or a second defender. We have two defenders. We need a second. We need a second defender. We need a second defender. We need a second defender.
Sleep at the wheel over here on the bench.
Anybody, honestly, at this point.
There we go.
That works.
Racer was ready to come out of defense. He was just ready to take over. Got Hughes and Wallace now. Hughes, nice pass to Huber. Well defended by the Islanders. That's going by stick there, but Sunkel back in a pass to Huber. Huber with a shot. Puck loose. Puck still loose. Guy is down there looking for it. This is Dye and Hughes closest to us here. Nice little backhand pass from Dye to Huber. Sends it in the direction of the goal. They're going to jump on it.
One of these got to go, Tim.
You do have to hand it to the Islanders goalie.
We're on the
very
power
solid
play.
all day.
We're on the power play. Interesting.
Call something right at the end of the period there, perhaps? Maybe?
Possibly unsportsmanlike.
Possibly.
Upward Home Solution power play.
So the Caps have 5-on-4 right now for another 50 seconds, 5-0. Maybe we can cut the lead in half. Warden drops it to Wallace. Wallace back across ice to Alexander. He's going to dump it. Hughes back to the center, deflected by Warden. Nice play by the Caps.
Yeah, Mast actually the last one you just stick on there. Kind of guide it past the goaltender. Nice job by the Islanders goaltender. So Alexander, Mast, and Warden will stay. Hughes and Wallace will stay as well. Yeah.
30 seconds left.
Let's go, Ruben. Oh.
Wallace with a little move. Backhanded pass toward Mast, who's on the far side corner there. That's Wallace. Hughes to Alexander. Back up to Hughes. Shot. Puck loose. Warden tried to stuff it in. He could not. His puck's still loose, and the Caps are still going to have possession, though. Wallace, nice little move there. Taps in! That's a goal! Hayden Mast, I believe, deflected that in.
I'm not sure if it's Mast. Wallace. I think it's Mast.
I think it's Mast. So nice job by the Caps to cut the lead.
I think it's Mast.
He's over here.
Either way, play initiated by Ruben Wallace there. Great job by Ruben. Caps back to 2-1. 12:28 remaining.
Caps close the lead to a 1-goal game. So we've got Racer on defense along with a test tube currently. Barnett sends it to Larson. He's got Dye streaking down the left-hand side. He decides to keep it but loses it. Racer to Barnett. He dumps it in. This is Dye is going to chase it down there behind the net. That's Dye and Barnett. Racer has it. Sends it in toward the goal. It's still loose. Barnett right behind the net. Seeing if he can get it back to one of those other forwards. Larson pass a nice pass from Larson to Letestu, who buries it for the tying goal.
Oh, man, that's a great hockey play. That is such a good hockey play.
What a great job by the Caps, moving the puck and getting Caleb Letestu his first goal of the season. He's hyped, ladies and gentlemen. He's fired up. Great job by the Caps getting the puck to Caleb Letestu, who puts it away for the tying goal.
Credit Peyton for digging that puck out. Credit Micah for finding Caleb. Credit for Caleb for putting it home.
Feel the momentum change that is now drastically changed in favor of the Capitals. Let's see if they can keep it rolling now that we've got a tie game. It's one of the best plays I've seen him make all weekend, Chris.
Easily.
Fought it out on the board. Played it perfectly. Caleb stepped up to get involved in the offense and buries it.
Dangerous shot coming here.
Nice play by Santana. That puck is still loose. That's what Coach Letestu would call connected hockey, Chris. Everyone doing their part. Put the goal away. This is Huber. Oh, a nasty hit that is completely unnecessary on Huber. He's down on the ice. He's not happy about it whatsoever. I think he's okay. I think he's extremely irritated, though, at the unnecessary hit that should result in a major, I believe, if it's called appropriately.
Yeah, he's all right.
Huber is up, no problem. He is ticked off, but he appears to be physically okay. His uncle trying to make sure he doesn't say anything he regrets. Being a good teammate. So we'll see what the call results in. The referee discussing it with the Islanders coaching staff currently. Looks like.
So we'll have Sunkel Alexander's going to take Boomer's spot here. Mast, Caffin, and Letestu.
Power play here. We'll see if the Caps can capitalize. They get a shot immediately. It's possessed by the Islanders goalie.
Settling back in here.
Back on defense here. Sunkel's going to take the face off again. He's got Alexander right behind him and Mast on his other wing. Unfortunately, that puck escapes the zone. They're skating hard. Letestu sends it back up towards Mast. He's tangled up there with the Islanders player. He loses the stick, but he gets it back. Sunkel with the puck picked off by the Islanders.
Islanders coach looking for a penalty. Interesting.
He's not going to get it. Going to get an icing call, though. Coach Racer telling the Capitals to settle down and stop running their mouth. Appropriately so. It's the last thing we need is another misconduct, unsportsmanlike penalty.
Now,
we don't need to be in the box for any unnecessary reason here.
We've proven we're not great on the penalty kill.
Warden on the face-off. This is Caffin, who has the puck. He's going to send it around behind the board. Dye trying to chase it down.
That'll be icing.
Be icing.
You hate to see it.
Got to try to get our pucks on sticks here, especially when we're on the power play. Not unnecessarily waving it to the other side of the ice.
So Boomer's going to skate back out. Not sure who he's replacing.
Puck possession, the name of the game on the power play, and trying to generate a quality shot. So the Caps are going to change some things around here.
So Larson,
on the
Huber,
face-off. Huber,
goalie.
masked on his
Sure,
wings.
what do you think? Goalie got an itch? What are we doing? What do you
Yeah,
think?
I think he's picking a dingleberry, Chris.
This is really going to put a dent in the time hack
He's got
at this
an itch
point.
right in the wrong spot.
You got to wonder, is this a strategy with the short bench? Is this something they're coached to do? Hard to say.
This is called the dingleberry play.
Did you hear Kurt Herbstreit's commentary when there was some sort of hurry-up offense the other night and a player mysteriously went down on the defense to slow it down?
A couple weeks ago.
What would Kurt say here?
He would say it's bush league.
Say, it's just something that's got to get cleaned up.
I think he used the term like something similar to bush league or unethical. I think he called it unethical. That's what he said.
I mean, it's like right up there with having 5 adults on the bench.
Yeah, I mean, it's close. It's not quite that bad.
Wow, that's a good one.
But pretty close. Mast has it, fires it, puck loose, whistle blown after he jumps on it.
Shot by Mast there. 10-11 remaining in the period, 42 seconds remaining in the penalty. Islanders will change things up here.
Larson face off again, possessed by Huber to Caffin. Caffin with a hard shot, off of Huber actually. Huber backhanded shot, almost puts it in. Mast with a little follow-up there, but Islanders goalie jumps on it again. Oh, we've got another dingleberry issue again. Kicking his butt.
You think it's new gear? You think that's the problem?
Not sure what the issue is.
I think it's new gear. So we're back. Larson, Huber, Mast.
Huber to Letestu, over to Caffin, back to Letestu. Letestu trying to get it to Huber, but picked off by the Islanders. Huber on the back check, Letestu and Caffin back on defense. Nice job by Caffin. He's right in the correct position and played off the boards in the direction of Huber. Let's see if Mast can get to this. Nice deflection, goes out of play, whistle blown. Good hustle by Mast.
So we'll have Sunkel, Dye, and Barnett on forward. Racer and Hughes on defense.
So Sunkel takes the face off. He's got Dye and Barnett on his wings. Hughes and Racer on defense. Puck loose in the Caps offensive zone. Gathered up by Racer. Plays it back off the board. Peyton Dye hustles back behind it. Puck's loose right in front of the goal. Sunkel tried to step in there. This is Racer.
And it's going to be called. High stick's going to be called, but not the first to touch it, so we're going to keep playing.
A loose puck here right in front of us, but now the Islanders are going to have a shot on goal. Shot deflected by Santan. Back check by Dye.
Kalen's got a little bit of time here.
Galen off the skate of Sunkel. Now Hughes has it. He's going to have to get to it quickly. Dangerous situation there for the Caps where Hughes tried to play it and couldn't quite get it, and the puck was sitting right in front of the net, but he got back and got a piece of the stick of the Islanders forward.
Oh boy.
Racer comes in. Hughes to Dye.
Islanders had a real strong forecheck there the first couple
Nice
periods, and it's dying
Barnett.
down.
This is Barnett. Got the puck taken away from him by the Islanders. Barnett tried to come in for the check, but Islanders moved out of the way. Hughes, Sunkel, back. I believe that went off the referee.
Look at this. They're just bailing. That's bizarre.
This is Mast. See if he can get a shot off here. Backhanded shot and a goal by Mast to take the lead. So the Caps with a 3-2 lead on the second goal of the day by Hayden Mast.
Through 2 or 3 slashes there too, Tim. Really bizarre defensive strategy there by the Islanders, just completely backing off in the Caps defensive zone. Found a streaky Hayden Mast up the side. Hayden Sunkel ensuring that he is properly awarded the assist, and I have no doubt that he will be.
Sunkel? No. He'd never have anything to say about anything.
Hey, you earn it, make sure you get it, right?
That's right. Well deserved by Hayden Sunkel.
I'm going to keep Hayden Mast out there so he can get some nosy switch.
The Warden. It's a high stick that is not going to be called. Haven't seen any of these high sticks called today. Huber, centering pass. From the Islanders. Got Wallace and Haffey on defense. Wallace picks it off. He's got Huber heading down. He's going to dump it in. The forwards, Alexander and Huber in that direction. Alexander's going to get a stick on it, send it in the direction of Wallace, who's going to have to reset since it came out to the neutral zone. Be careful with the pass here, Ruben. Huber was trying to dump it in, picked off by the Islanders. Let's see if the Caps can get it back here. Offside's called. .6:52 left in the game here. Caps with a 3-2 lead in a close game after being down 2-0, Chris. And are leading 3-2. Extended discussion going on here.
Huber, Larson, Dye, Letestu, Catherine.
Catherine with the puck to Dye. Dye trying to get it across the ice to Huber. Deflected, but he still gets it there and able to dump it in. That's Dye who goes down for it, but nice pass by the Islanders to avoid his attack. Letestu keeps it in. Huber, I think that was probably offsides, but they didn't call it, so we will play on. Nice foot deflection there by Caffin. It's on Dye's skate. He was trying to backhand it to Caffin, but he was not expecting it, so.
Caps a little out of sorts here.
Oh, if we could have gotten that puck, we had a little something cooking there.
Wesley should skate this.
Yep. Gonna have penalty there.
Oh, interesting.
Finally, the high stick is called. I was trying to figure out what the whistle was. It definitely wasn't offside. So we're going to have a high stick called on the Islanders.
So power play of Sunkel, Mast, Huber, Caffin, Wallace. 5:59 remains in the third period. 1:30 goes up on the board. Capitals have not registered a shot on goal since Hayden Mast.
Sends it on goal. It's going to come out of the neutral zone. Wallace has to be patient, wait for Mast to get back on side, or Sunkel to get back on sides. He does now. Nice pressure by Sunkel. Caps get the puck back. That's Mast centering pass in the direction of Sunkel, but they couldn't quite connect on it. It's okay. They get it back regardless. Now back to Mast again. He dumps it. Huber. Now Mast. Caffin's going to get it. Sunkel steps up to the blue line to cover for Caffin, who was skating down deep. Now Wallace fires a laser. It was put in by Mast. So we've got a hat trick for Hayden Mast. The third goal of the day puts the Caps up 4-2.
At least the second assist from Ruben.
Nice shot by Ruben Wallace.
Who's to say?
Right on net. It came off, and Mast was there to finish it. Caps with a 4-2 lead with 5:11 left in the game. Caps have really taken all of the air out of the Islander sails here in the last several minutes.
One more goal, and I think we're going to feel tilted iced. Obviously, no icing.
Of course not. Racer keeps it in. He sends it up towards Dye. He got a little piece of it. The Islanders have it.
We got some trouble, though. Oh, my gosh.
Nice pick off by Hughes. This is Warden. He does have Barnett to his right. He's pressured. That's Barnett. Sends it toward the center.
Something cooking.
Barnett has it again. Back
oh,
in the pass. Barnett with a nifty little goal there to make it 5-2.
Oh, that's tough. Right. So Barnett does a great job centering the puck, and it just goes off the Islanders defenseman. I mean, that's just hard. In all honesty, I feel terrible for that. That is a tough feeling. Islanders defenseman there is trying to do everything he can. He's in good position, and just sometimes it bounces the wrong way, doesn't it, Tim?
Sure does.
Seen a couple of them. So
it's about time that we got some to bounce our way this weekend.
Ice properly on tilt at this point.
So the Caps have now taken a 5-2 lead. They have 5 unanswered goals at this point. This is Sunkel. He has Mast.
Why not?
Mast centering pass. Nice pass to Sunkel, but they couldn't quite connect. A little pushing and shoving going on between Sunkel and his best friend. They're going to call Sunkel for a penalty on that.
Did you see it, Tim?
Yeah, a little pushing and shoving between both of them. Could have called on either or both. But Sunkel got the bad end of that one, so the Caps are going to go down on a penalty kill.
Upward home solution penalty kill.
Upward home solutions penalty kill.
So Ward and Dial take their turn up front. Hughes and Mahaffey will start on defense for the Capitals.
Shot deflected, stopped by Santan. Islanders on the power play here. Caps on the upper home solutions penalty kill. That puck leaves the zone, so the Islanders will be forced to reset. Here they come again. That's defended by Hughes. That's the Warden skating out there.
Got something here.
Guy picks that one off.
Got something here.
That's Guy fighting for it there. Physicality going back and forth, wrecking into each other. A lot of contact. Welcome to Bantam Hockey, boys.
I don't think that's permitted, Tim.
No, you can't do that. Even with the puck, you can't just let the puck go and lower your shoulder. That's Guy. Couldn't quite get the puck on his stick. Now he gets down the ice.
We're going to get one there, though.
Guy draws the trip, has some words for number 88, and he's going to go to the box.
So Caps will try their hand again. Are we even 4-on-4 here?
It looks like we're going to be 4-on-4.
All right, so we'll have Alexander, Huber, Caff, and Wallace.
I've heard the trash talk that Peyton makes to his older brother, so if there's anything like that he had to say to the Islanders player, it was quite creative. That puck is loose. Now the whistle's blown. Caps have to be careful not to throw any unnecessary punches or shoves. Don't need anybody else in the box right now.
Or swear words.
Right, well, really, we just want the clock to run so we can take the win and go to the Lakers game. Caps will be in a much better mood after this well-deserved win. If they can just finish this out in the last 3 minutes of the game with a 3-goal lead, they need to continue to skate to finish it. Alexander, nice pass to Huber with a laser. 79-mile-an-hour fastball from Huber right into the goalie's gut.
Yeah, good shot by Boone. Nice pass by Alexander. I think we're going to go 59 seconds of power play here. So one more time on the Upward Home Solution power play. Good time to remind you, plenty of sponsorship opportunities still available.
That's Mast battling for the puck down there. Huber as well in the corner. Huber and Mast in the corner. Now Caffin keeps it into the zone. Mast with a nice pass across ice to Sunkel, who's going to shoot it. It's deflected. Puck is loose behind the net. That's 4. Mast tucks it in for his 4th goal of the day. Great job by Mast being in the right position tucks it away from number 4 to make it 6-2.
Oh, boy. Is it happening, Tim?
Do you believe in miracles?
It's certainly happening tonight. So Warden Dye Barnett.
We needed some of these goals yesterday.
It's going to put them plus goal differential for the weekend against the best team they played.
Makes total
That's
sense.
about right.
Yeah.
I think, as you astutely pointed out as we were leaving yesterday, they're 13.
That's right. Don't try to apply too much logic and reasoning to 13-year-olds.
Dangerous shot
hockey.
here.
Nice job by Santan. Gets his blocker pad in the right position. Another shot taken by the Islanders. We're down to less than 2 minutes to play in the game. Warden sends it off the board to Hughes.
Oh, nice job.
Reverses course, but now it's deflected by the Islanders who get a shot. Santan stops that one. Puck is now under Santan again. Whistle blown.
I want to call out 2 players that we haven't talked about a whole lot this weekend, mainly because he's just always in the right spot, doing the right thing. Aiden Hughes on defense has had a really, really nice weekend. Quietly giving the Capitals confidence back there. And Jaden Santan, my goodness, now saving 28 of 30 goals, 30 shots.
He's played 2 outstanding games.
Really
weekend,
has.
Honestly. We didn't back him up with the offensive support, but he played really well yesterday.
Does Hayden get 5?
Couldn't agree more about Aiden Hughes. Always skating his butt off, always in the right position.
Yeah, I mean,
One of the more steady defensemen the Capitals have.
kind of was what it was with Jaden coming out and trying to play that puck early. Again, we said great play, but you take that away and you take just one weird bounce off his shoulder, he's just had a nice night.
Yeah, the one where he came out to play, it was just a little bit of a fluky goal. Like I agree with his move 100%. Aggressive play, made the right play. It just didn't go where he was intending it to with the stick. Mast rifled it in, almost got. I've lost track. Would that have been 5?
That would have been 5.
Got a Tage Thompson performance coming from Hayden Mast over here. What's happening? I think he earned his mini stick. He purchased it earlier at the hockey store, and I believe his parents told him that if he had a good game and scored, that he could open it and they would pay for it. Otherwise, he was going to have to pay for it himself or something along those lines. Buy that boy another mini stick.
Sunkel absorbing a big hit there.
Fired up in the last 30 seconds of this game here. Cheering the team on to the last few little bit. Down to 15 seconds left, Racer. Shot sent the length of the ice.
One more, Jaden. One more. Why not?
Santan. Caps bench is lighting it up. So this clock will expire with a win by the Columbus Capitals. Well deserved. Great game by Jaden Santan and all of his teammates. They absolutely mob him. So win. First win of the weekend.
Yeah,
Obviously the best game that the Capitals have played. Proud of the boys.
Yeah, don't really, I mean, we don't want to overstate it, but 39 shots for the Caps, 13 from Hayden Mast. Did convert on 4 of them. Boomer had 10, couldn't quite find the back of the net. Colin 4, Kalen 4. I mean, goal scorers tonight. Hayden had 4. Kalen Barnett, cool nifty goal right in front of the net, and then Caleb Letestu with the equalizer.
Absolutely.
And let's shout out Caleb. I mean, that was just
started the charge.
And it's I have to believe it's contagious when you start seeing your teammates have success playing connected hockey. To steal Coach Mark's word, that's what happens. So there we are. Tim, what do we have on tap tonight?
Well, the Capitals will be in a much better mood after taking this win from the day, and hopefully they will get changed quickly in the locker room. We've got a face-off for the local Lake Superior State. Is that what it is?
Lake Superior State University.
Lakers.
LSSU.
So they are a Division I team, like we mentioned before, with a rich history with several national championships and a beautiful arena that we have tickets to that the boys are going to go to, and I'm sure they'll have a good time there. And then we will update everyone with our game time for tomorrow. I believe it's probably going to be at, I think at around 12:15. I think was the
We'll
most
see.
likely personality, but we'll be sure to update everyone. Till then, that will be TDSN on behalf of Chris Huber signing off. Well done, Chris.
Yeah, here we go. Get one.